Good morning. I'm Hovig Kizirian. I'm the Middle East representative of Food Export USA Northeast and Midwest. I'm based in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. I cover the 6 GCC countries of Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. Collectively, they are called the GCC countries for Gulf Cooperation Council countries, GCC. They are a market for $3.2 billion of US food and agricultural exports annually, including about $2 billion worth in consumer-ready food products. Two of these markets, namely Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, are markets for over $1 billion each in food and agricultural exports. The principal US consumer-ready products currently exported to the GCC countries are as follows in descending order. Tree nuts, particularly almonds and walnuts. Dairy products, particularly cheeses. Prepared foods of all kinds. Snack foods, condiments and sauces. Prime beef, frozen poultry meat. Fresh fruits, particularly apples, berries, and the stone fruits. Non-alcoholic beverages, processed fruits, confectionery products, and others. These are the core exports, US exports to the GCC, and they are going to continue as our core exports. Regarding trends and emerging opportunities, we have been noticing increased offerings of organic fruits. A few years ago, all of these organic foods were stacked together in one shelf. Now we have in some hypermarkets separate shelves for organic milk, organic yogurt, organic cereals, organic canned foods, organic pastries, organic chilled foods, organic kids food, etc., etc. In addition, there are now separate shelves for vegan foods, gluten-free foods, salt-free, sugar-free, low-fat foods, etc. There is a big problem here with obesity and diabetes. Thus, less or no sugar, less fat, etc. foods are very important. You can see now on your screen photos of such shelves. Ethnic foods are becoming very important. There are more than 200 nationalities working and living in Dubai. They all want to have food of their own countries. Therefore, you will find in hypermarkets separate shelves for food from India, the Philippines, Korea, Mexico, China, Germany, Italy, Bangladesh, France, etc. You can see now on your screen photos of such shelves in Dubai hypermarkets. Also, as the number of pet parents increase and as those want to have their pets to get the best pet food and best treats, the market for this category is also set to expand fast. In addition, since peace agreements were recently signed between the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain on one side and Israel on the other, it is expected that many Israelis will travel to the United Arab Emirates for tourism, and they will need kosher foods, which until now were not available in the GCC markets. We also expect increased demand for ready-to-eat foods due to the pandemic and the resulting lockdowns, whereby many consumers prefer to eat at home rather than venture into restaurants. Last but not least, there is increased demand for food ingredients as more and more companies are opting to process all kinds of food products locally from imported ingredients, particularly in the snack foods, dairy, packaged foods, and condiments sectors. In sum, we expect growth in the coming years in organic, vegan, gluten-free, sugar-free, salt-free, fat-free foods, in addition to ethnic foods, pet foods, food ingredients, and down the line in kosher foods. Please note that the above is what we foresee for the coming 20 years or so, but let us not forget our core export products, which I mentioned at the beginning of this presentation. Thank you.